It might look like I'm in the middle of a Christmas tree forest here, but actually I'm in a Christmas tree lot on South 3rd Street in Bandware at Central Oregon Lawn Center. And this is Chris. Chris, you run this place. Tell us about these trees. What have you got here?
Well, we have native looking noble firs, Nordmann firs, and then we have the traditional sheared nobles and Nordmanns.
Okay, where are they from?
They're from the Valley, Hillsboro.
So really, we've got like the best Christmas trees in the world just in our backyard.
That is correct. So here we have a noble fir. You can see on the back of the needles, just nice and green, solid green all the way through. And here we have the Nordmann, which has more of a silver tinge to it. They tend to have a little bit more stiffer branches, and that almost gives you the flocked feeling, like it has a little frost on it.
As I said, we're in the middle of this, what looks like a Christmas tree forest. These trees are really tall. This is not going to fit in my house. What are these trees for?
Well, we have a variety of sizes, but there are some houses with nice vaulted ceilings that like a taller to fill up the space. Right. So in this corral here is basically our bigger 12, 14 feet. We have the smaller ones over there.
Okay, so what have we got here?
These are nobles, the smaller variety. This is a 4 to 5 foot tall. People with smaller apartments, like a smaller tree. Okay. So we go from the 4 5s, 6 7s, 8 9s, and then up into the bigger varieties.
They probably arrive here bound pretty tight.
Yes.
I remember about 10 years ago, I bought one that was bound pretty tight. I took it home and it was like a spear through the whole holiday season. The branches don't come down. Is that a problem with these?
No, normally these are maybe 5 days old, and it's for shipping, so the branches don't get broken or damaged on the travel. We open them up, it will lay down like these, like this was just opened up yesterday. It takes a couple of days to unfold. If it turned into a torpedo, it was probably tied up too long and was an older tree.
So these are really freshly cut?
Very fresh. Under a week. They're about 5 days old.
If people are coming down to buy a tree, what do they need to bring? Obviously rope?
We have string here. We will tie it on their car for them. Anything over 10 feet would be nice to have a truck or possibly a trailer. Okay. Would be great.
Okay.
Yes.
Roof rack?
Roof rack would take up to maybe an 8 foot, 9 foot. I wouldn't go too much further than that, or it might end up in the front seat of your car.
Gloves, maybe a tarp or something like that, or will they get pitch on themselves?
Like we will normally load it up for them, so when they get home,
okay,
it'd be best if they had gloves, yes.
We all have the horror story of buying a Christmas tree, maybe in the early part of December, and by December 23rd, it's a pile of needles and it looks like a skeleton. How do we avoid that?
Well, for one, the variety of trees helps a lot. Nobles and Nordmanns actually hold on to their needles a lot longer than, say, a Doug fir.
And if you'd rather go old school and cut down your own Christmas tree on Deschutes or Ochako National Forest land, you'll need a $5 permit per tree. Permits are available at the National Forest Supervisor's offices, ranger stations, and some commercial outlets. For permit locations and specific rules regarding Christmas tree cutting, check the website www.fs.usda.gov/Central Oregon. Or you can go to the My Window website or Facebook page. For My Window, this is Dave Jones.